bad day, though I am not great. Even though he left me undelivered the night of our date. My buddy is single and he is not doing well. But we'll all feel better at the ringing of our church bell. Father Tucker's gonna open the lines and listen to our stories. He is gonna share his greatest advice. To him we give glory. Doesn't matter if you've been cheated on 14 times, he will forgive you for all your simping crimes. Father Tucker's gonna open the lines and listen to our stories. We're the down bad patrollees. It doesn't have to be a bad day if they turn you down. If you shoot your shot, Father, and we will be so proud. Just no incels, incest, weird shit with your pets, killing spiders, starting fires, sounding 50 at recess. No begging in the chat, no fedora hats, don't let your day walk all over you like you are a doormat. No co-leaders, we are great secret keepers. Father will do his best to stop you from being a people pleaser. Come in and have a good time, call him up and get in line. After Father, we all pine communion bell without the wine. We promise it will be just fine, cause he is the divine. This is your sign to join the Down Bad Hotline. Father Tucker's gonna open the lines and listen to our stories. He is gonna share his greatest advice. To him we give glory. Doesn't matter if you've been cheated on 14 times, he will forgive you for all your simping crimes. Father Tucker's gonna open the lines and listen to our stories. We're the down bad patrollees. Our Father who art in Chicago, bestie be thy name.
Hello everybody, how we doing? Wait, hold up. What's the badge next to my name mean? Means you're probably subbed. Means someone probably threw you a free sub because people have been doing that a lot recently, for God knows why. So you probably got a free one. What up everybody? A lot of first time chatters today. We love to see it. Hello Father Tugs, hello son, whatever your name is. Let's put on a little Alvin Flames to get the mood right. How do you call in? You join the Discord. And the Discord is either in the info of this channel, someone could drop the link, or the bot will tell you in about 5 minutes. The queue, of course, is already full because these people are ravenous. We did figure out the queue. Hold on. Rowan texted me. Hold on. Queue is based on time now. Next up isn't, but the people in there will be good. So it's based on time now. So if you got in there super early like a psychopath, I don't know how he figured that out. He's a wizard. Tucker, you're looking amazing today. Thank you, Onion. You're always there with the nice things. You're looking fly. I look exactly like I look every week, but I appreciate that. Hello, Father. I'm currently in class. Pay attention. Those thighs, these are my fucking knees. My thighs are up here. Father, you spell Q? Is that a reference to my Big Tug content? Been a while since I tuned in. Looks like you lost weight. I didn't. I actually probably gained weight. But thank you. It's the lighting. I'm mad. Sorry to hear that. Oh, yeah. Father, I renew my Patreon. Let's go! Patreon! If you want to support the show, I don't have the Patreon screen anymore. Damn it. We have a Patreon, so if you want to support the show and you don't want to give money to Twitch, you can do that. Why are you so tall? Genetics. It's Pokeapocalyptic Weekend. Wednesday. What does that mean? Bro, I saw people in like at noon. They're probably there earlier. Gam's got me going for real, for real. Bless me, Papa. Bless you, Simpy. That's a great name for that. There's the Discord link if you want to get in there. Heyo. Oh, Van's here. Let's go. It's my first time here. I'm a woman, by the way. There's a lot of women. Don't worry. There's a strong amount of women who watch this show. Father, I made a Twitch account just to watch you. I'm hoping to have a good session today. I love that. Thank you, man. Father, I really need some help with a girl. Well, hopefully you get in the call. Father's about to go Google Classroom, and this is better. Father, it's about Google Classroom. This is better. Oh, okay, fuck it. This is my first time here. I love you. Thank you. What's your name? Dolly Glickers? Thank you. Also, there's a link for the Down Bad merch. It will be going away by the end of the month, so if you want to get your merch, get in there quick. Give it a chance. Aw, shucks. Thank you for the shout-out, Father. No problem, bud. You've been around for a long time. How are you a priest and Satan? Don't worry about it. Fallout 3 is amazing. It is really good. I'm more of a New Vegas man. I was there at 2, but it disconnected when I fell asleep. Well, that's on you. Stay awake. Father loves you, Van. Absolutely. I'm able to reach out. I'm just speedrunning comments. Getting 2 teeth pulled out. Oh, my God. Good luck with that. That's like the fucking worst. How's your day been, Father? It's been really good. I went to dinner with my best friend. Not my best friend. Sorry. One of my best friends. I have a best friend, and he'll get mad if I said that. It's like we're practically dating. Hi, Father. Am I late? No, we're 5 minutes deep, which means it's time to start the calls. Hopefully, we don't lose connection like we did yesterday, or Friday. I don't know what the hell that was all about. And it has nothing to do with me. So we will start off with Taz. What a sick name. Taz? Taz, honey? Baby girl?
Hello? Hi.
Hey.
Oh my God.
Welcome.
I'm so nervous right now. I'm so sorry.
You had a lot of time to prepare. You were in that waiting room for a hot minute.
Dude, I know.
Doug, you're fine.
I don't know why, but I was not expecting to go first. Hi, how's your day going? Oh my God.
Good. So it's funny because when I was in school, I always wanted to go first because I got more anxiety waiting. Does that make sense? Like if I saw other people go and I'm just sitting there thinking about going, it would make me go crazy. Like I'd always try and go first, but my last name's Lingren, so I was always middle of the pack. Anyways, what can I do for you, Taz?
Hi, I'm so sorry. My hands are shaking. I wrote everything down. Hold on.
I love the preparation, my guy. A lot of people just kind of wing it.
I wrote everything down in advance because I was so like, come on, I can't mess it up. I can't stutter or anything.
Dude, who gives a shit? Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna start it with the thing that you always hear. There was this girl.
Right.
Okay. There was a girl. Thinking I knew her since I moved to where I currently am about 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't really talk that much. We were always like kind of friends a little bit until earlier this year, in March. Oh, we started dating. It was great. It was a great relationship. Everything I really wanted in one, except 2 weeks in, she had a sleepover with her guy best friend.
Uh-huh.
Which was a little odd to me, but you know, I was patient and I trusted her. I didn't really say anything for a while. But then whenever I like told her I was uncomfortable with them, like playing in bed or whatever together or something, or
Yeah.
you know, I feel like she always made it like about herself and stuff.
Okay.
But you know, how you're in relationships, you're always like blind. You don't know what to like, what's bad and whatever.
Yeah.
I am the kind of person who has like jealousy issues pretty easily. So, but I'm good at suppressing them. I just didn't. I trusted her, obviously. I just didn't know him, so I didn't trust him.
Right.
And I never like told her to stop being friends with him or like to stop hanging out with him because you know that's not like a good thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I was very respectful of them both, and I even tried to be friends with him. But I mean, he was kind of a dick. So
I'm nervous for where this is going, Taz.
I know I am too, and I know the story. So I'm just gonna blatantly say it. Earlier, like very beginning of the summer, she broke up with me. And her guy best friend texted me, like, making me feel really, really crappy about it. Being all like, oh, you're just being a depressed pick-me, and just, like, nitpicking everything I'm texting her. Like,
oh,
while I was like, upset, trying to, I know.
Why is he even involved in that?
I have no clue. He was basically, like, a big part in why we broke up, because I didn't like him, and she knew that. So, later in the summer, we kind of started talking again because she would like wanted to be friends, so it wasn't awkward in high school. But I was like very uncomfortable with it because she just acted like we were friends, and like I guess that's okay, but it just made me feel really weird.
Right.
I feel like maybe I don't know, but
No, I get that. Yeah.
I told her I just couldn't be friends with her anymore because like it was stressful for me, and every single time we talked, this guy best friend kept on getting brought up, and it just didn't make me feel well.
Right.
And she got mad and cussed me out. And I don't know if that was on me or not, but she was a great person. She still is. I just don't know if I was in the wrong or not.
So, how old are you, first of all?
14.
You're 14?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Well, listen. There's usually signs that someone's 14. One, it's their voice, but I hit puberty early too, so I get that. But
Okay.
you're very well spoken for a 14-year-old, and you're able to get your emotions out, so that's really good. You're able to process what the hell's going on. But I get where you're coming from, because not only was, they were really close. Like, I've dated girls who had guy best friends, and it's, the jealousy thing is a part of it. I'm really good at not getting jealous, because my anxiety type is not what might happen. It's, like, what does happen. So, like, if she cheats on me, she cheats on me, and it's going to be a nightmare. But at the meantime, I don't think she's cheating on me, so I'm fine. But so I get how you, like, that would make you go crazy. But also, the dude is a fucking dick to you. So, at the end of the day, and you're just kids, so, these Jesus, people are just giving me subs. These people, like, no one's going to have the emotional maturity at your age to really handle these kinds of conflicts. Because if she's really good friends with this guy and she can't sniff can't smell the blood in the water, you know what I mean? Like, it's obvious that he was being the guy best friend and trying to cut into the relationship. Regardless if he planned on dating her or if he just wanted to, like, not be so jealous and get you out of the picture, he was probably he's a big part of the breakup. And, like, if she can't see that he's kind of being a dick to you, not treating you well, not bringing it up to him, like, these are issues that she was putting, if you get into a relationship, you're putting a lot of yourself into that, and a lot of your time, and a lot of your effort. And if she was, you were a side thing to the best friend, even if it wasn't romantic, that's not great. And that's not a good way to have a healthy relationship. So I don't think you were in the wrong, and I think you were right to say, it's not your job to tell her she can't hang out with people, because that always goes south. You know what I mean? Like, unless they're doing drugs or they're just hoodlums and criminals, like, you really don't have a say in someone's friends. But if they're treating you like crap, and you bring that up and nothing changes, and they don't do anything about it, then it's on them. So I think you did the right thing. I don't think... at this time, especially at 14, I wouldn't feel too bad about the breakup. It was going to happen when you were 15 or 16 anyways. I know the first girlfriend feels like forever, but it was a good learning lesson in how to handle these types of situations. But I don't think you did much wrong. You probably have to work on your jealousy a little bit, but I think most people would get jealous in these situations, especially with sleepovers and stuff like that. It's just a little odd. So, going forward... let your emotions be known, which you did, but maybe a little bit clearer. And if they don't act on them, bring that up as well. Be like, hey, listen, I still feel like crap with the situation. Nothing's changed. Can we do something about that? And if they don't do it again, then we have decisions to make. But I think you did pretty well for how old you are. You just gotta, know the next steps.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Good. That's kind of relieving to hear. I do kind of miss her a little bit, but that's just because I feel like I'm just holding on to the good memories.
Yeah, rose-shade glasses.
I loved her family. They all loved me.
That's
it was just...
the best part. The worst part of a relationship. Have you ever seen that meme where it's guys and girls getting broken up with, and it's the exact timeline but opposite? Because when a girl gets broken up with, she's devastated for like a week, and then she's starting to get over it, and then she's like partying back to normal. Whereas guys they break up, they're like, okay, it's whatever, and then like a couple weeks in, like I kind of miss her, and then like 3 months down the line, you're just thinking about everything you miss about them, and you're like, god damn, like your brain just tricks you into just remembering the exact super special positive things, and even if you try and remember the negative, the positive is going to outweigh it. Just wants you to go back to normal. Wants you to go back to the pattern you already had, because that's how humans survive. But you're 14, my guy. The odds of another girl walking into your life within the next 6 months are high. Just keep the track. People are mistakes, and they're hard to notice because they're people. But this was a mistake. This was a learning lesson. Then you move on. You don't learn lessons by keep making the same mistakes.
Okay.
Okay?
Cool. Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
But also, you're still kids, and I'm sure neither of you are going to be the same person in 3 years. You're both going to develop mentalities and personalities that are completely different. So if you want to retry a little down the road, go for it, but spread out your options.
Okay.
All right?
Cool.
All right, Taz.
Thank you so much. Have a fantastic day.
You too, bud. Thanks for writing everything out. Didn't even seem like it. Bless your heart.
You too.
Yeah, I saved that kid. Zinc, you can't. Marriage is great. What the fuck's going on? I look away from the chat for 1 second. You guys start talking about Pirates of the Caribbean. Just weird shit. Except for that one guy who went on the anti-gay rant. I'm glad we banned him. Next time someone's doing shit like that, let me know. Because that went on for way too long. And I didn't have any mods that day. Anyways, up next, Sunny. Sunshine, my only... Hi. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
What's up, Sonny?
Nothing much.
Your mic's a little breaky-uppy.
Yeah, I think it's like for me too. You're breaking up a bit.
All right, I'm gonna try. Let's see if we can make this work. It's kind of hard to hear you, but what can I do for you?
Okay, so there's this guy that I like, obviously. And he's like really nice, and he'll like text me every day.
Mm-hmm.
And like he'll like text me in the morning because he knows when I'll wake up, and he'll like text me right when I wake up and stuff, and it's really sweet.
Mm-hmm.
The only problem is like I'm not sure if he likes me in the first place.
You're not sure if he likes you or not?
No, like likes me.
Sonny, how old are you?
15.
Okay. Have you ever had another guy text you good morning every day?
Yeah, but that guy ended up being a like really toxic person.
But did he like you?
He said he did.
Okay. This is guys don't really. This is gonna be a what's the word I'm looking for? A generalization. But you guys can in the chat let me know if I'm right or wrong. Guys really don't put in that amount of effort unless they really like somebody. Like he wants to talk to you all the time. He's texting you. He's the first thought he has every morning. That's really special. I think that's a huge green flag that he likes you. It is, and I think you're kind of keeping yourself blind to the situation, but that is huge.
Okay, well, like, there's like more to it, cause like in the past, like I didn't like him yet, so I kind of like worse than friend zoning, but sibling zoned him.
Ah.
And then like recently, like a month ago, he friend zoned, like not just friend zoned, but sibling zoned me back. Like, oh, you're like a little sister to me. And so, like, I'm not sure about that.
But do you like him?
Like what?
Like him.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So, you have everything. You're going back and forth. This is very, like, kids dealing with their emotions level. Where, you friend-zoned him, and he didn't know what to do. He friend-zoned you back to make him feel better. But I'm sure he still likes you. How recently this all happened? When was the last time you friend-zoned him or sibling-zoned him?
Last time, yeah, it was him. And it was like a month ago.
Okay, girl. All right. That's him dealing with his emotions. That's him trying to get out of a situation. I'm sure he still likes you. And if you flirt with him a little bit, I'm sure he's going to either panic and not know what to do, or he's going to give it back to you. But at the end of the day, you'll see his emotions. Because if you flirt with him, you'll see him. If he panics, that means he thinks you're cute. And if he gives it back to you, that means it's going good. So since you sibling zoned him, it's a little complicated because he's going to have to... he's guarded now. He's afraid of getting his feelings hurt again. So you're going to have to kind of take the reins on this. But I mean, the text agrees, dude. If someone's texting you every morning, good morning, dude. My friend, no friends don't do that. You know what I mean? That's just, he wakes up and thinks about you every morning. Keep that in mind. That's huge.
Okay.
Okay? Go for it.
Okay.
Go for it. All right? Just be flirty with him, just to see what happens before you jump all the way in if you're afraid of hurting yourself. But, pretty green light. Pretty big green light.
Okay.
Okay, Sonny. Go get it done. Bless your heart.
You too. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
She was sweet. Sibling zoned. Teens, my goodness. When I think of teens, I don't think of 15-year-olds. I think of, 16 to 18. Or 16 to 19 is when I think of teens. 13 to 15 is just, preteens. I don't know. If you can't drive, you're not a teen to me. If you can't physically beat me up, you're not a teen. Oh, I've talked to you before. Benny. Beignet. Oh, where'd you go? She just left. All right. Nose. Nwose. NWOSE. How you doing? You're on air. And you just muted yourself.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh god, I'm in.
Yes,
Okay.
you are. What can I do for you?
I'm gonna give you 3 options.
Okay.
Because I want to make it interesting. So, one is me during 6th grade. Me looking at unsolicited websites. Second is me currently right now being down bad. And then my third option is just how do I have a real conversation with people?
Okay, let's focus on that one because that's important to know.
Well, okay. So I'm in college and I'm kind of like I'm talking to like different girls and I'm doing my thing and I want to have a relationship, but I'm also like I'm in college,
Right.
so I don't know how that works. And like I'm trying to ask them, hey, we're hanging out, we're doing things. Like, do you want to make this thing official, or do you want to keep it casual? I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out.
Have you said
But
have
at
you
the same
said
time,
have you said that before?
yeah, to like one girl, and she's like, "Well, I have fun with you," but she doesn't really want to push anything forward, which is fine.
Yeah.
But I'm also worried that's happening to all
That's okay. So
the girls I'm talking to.
you're just gun shy. So dating sucks. Dating is like the worst thing ever because I just got dinner with my friend who's currently dating around and he's so stressed out, just, having a beer, hands in the face. It's just frustrating because you're constantly putting yourself out there and constantly people are rejecting you. It's like being an actor. You're going to all these auditions and no one wants you until you find that perfect role. And that happened one time. You got shit on a little bit by this girl, but if you got to keep going for it. You can't just get afraid every time, and I think it's probably going to happen to you like 3 or 4 more times. But that's the only way you can do it, because there's a lot of guys who have a thing with a girl, and I used to be one of them. You have a thing with the girl, and it's going really good, and then you sit on your hands, you don't make the final move, and then it kind of just fizzles out, right? Has that been your history?
Yeah, yeah, because so I like to describe myself as Eddie Brock from like Spider-Man. He's like always like a jock who's like doing all these splits and stuff, and my physique is good, but they only want me for my physique and for the clout, not really the whole relationship thing.
It's so funny. If I was Andrew Tate, I would tell you you're in a good spot, but I gotta understand how that's super frustrating. Like, you want more than that. So there's some things we can work
I'm
on.
in a good
In terms of, like, yeah, you're in college, you're just getting laid. Dope. But if you're looking for a relationship, the things I usually do is and it's going to be hard because you're a dude in college and you're probably just happy to get laid regardless. But one big thing is waiting to really jump in terms of physical intimacy, because when you wait, it gives them a reason to stick around. You know what I mean? Like, you'll go on dates first. It's obviously a little bit more respectful, even if if they just want to get their bones jumped, that's fine. But if you just wait, take them on a few dates, like that process for them to come and get to know you before you just get what you want out of it, that makes it a lot better. And 2, you can lay out what you want before you jump into things, which is, I used to do that all the time. When I was at the end of the party, I'm with a girl, you're sitting there, and I lay it out for her, like, listen, I don't want a relationship. So I don't want to get your hopes up if you think something's going to come of this, but if you do want to come home with me, that's the plan. And sometimes they say no, sometimes they say yes. And then when I started dating, I was doing the same thing. Like, they were like, hey, you want to come home with me? Like, I'm looking for a relationship right now. So if we're getting into this, I want to see you again. And they say yes or they say no. But if you lay it out, it really what's the word I'm looking for? Streamlines the process of getting a girl to be romantically interested in you. How tall are you? What's your physique? I'm very interested in you. I don't know why. 5'10"?
Yeah, I'm 6 foot. I have right now I'm bulking, so my abs are disappearing.
I mean,
But
you have
like,
you have abs to begin with, so that's good.
yeah, but I'm 6 foot, cornbread, motherfucker. I swim. I swim. I
Swimmers are
do.
fucking
Oh,
ripped because they're all toned.
uh, oh yeah, I love it. And then I'm training for like a Spartan race.
Oh damn, Jesus Christ! All right, well, regardless, my guy, you're. It's so funny because you're on the opposite end of the spectrum of people's issues. You know what I mean? Like most guys are just trying to get attention from girls, and you have attention from girls. You just don't know how to, direct it in the way that you want. So just listen to what I said. Lay it out for them. If they're not interested, they're not interested, and you're going to lose some opportunities to get laid. But at the end of the day, we're getting what we want out of this. And once you get what you want out of it, then it'll be a lot more happy. I mean, the grass is always greener on the other side. You might start dating a girl and realize you should just keep banging around, but you're never going to know that until you do it. So focus on taking girls on dates. Focus on saying, hey, let's slow down a little bit. Let's get to know each other first, and then go from there.
Really, I've been trying to do that, and it's been rough.
Yeah.
So mostly, like I've dated like the stereotypical cheerleader girl, and she's like, I don't want that. I just want the clout and have good sex. I'm like, come on.
Oh, man. What a bummer. I'm trying not to be passive aggressive to you. There's a lot of people in this chat that are probably pissed at you right now. But at the end of the day, you gotta. It's one thing that I learned too. Like I used to say, I specifically buy from the discount rack. Like I would attract the art, blue-haired, fishnet, crazy girls and crazy people. Really, all my friends were crazy too. But that was like
That's awesome.
It was fun, but they didn't want relationships. You know what I mean? And that's what I was attracting because I was letting it happen. But once I kind of like changed up my game plan, changed up how I wanted to go for it, you start attracting what you want. So, start attracting what you want. The cheerleaders in college, she's probably not looking for a relationship yet. What year are you in college?
I'm a freshman.
Okay, so first of all, this is when people are banging around. It's going to be hard to find a girl who is ready to settle down. You can find them, but right now, people, they're going through their slut phases, guys and girls. So right now, this is the situation, but keep your eyes open and try and develop relationships first, and I'm sure it'll be going a lot better. But also, have your fun, get laid, but at the end of the day, if you want to have a relationship, set expectations.
Okay, thank you, Father.
No problem, bud. Get it done.
Hope you have a wonderful day.
You too. Bless your heart. I loved him. I never got his name, though. He came through this town like a tumbleweed. Never got his name, but he really cleaned it up. Don't track anything. Just give up. What the hell's going on in this chat? Oh my god, there were so many subs during the train. I didn't say anything. I hope you guys are still here. Casual Burrito 42, subscribe with Prime. Thank you. That one Kermit, you've subbed before with the Prime sub. Thank you so much. You have a choice with your Prime sub, and I appreciate you spending it on me. Indy with the resub, 7 months in a row. Thank you so much, bro. Bet My Fortune gave out a sub, who's always just giving out one sub. I love that shit. Mossy Dart gave out a community sub. Couch Doritos, that's a great name. Prime sub. Table Salt. I don't know how you got that username. That's a clean one. Sub for 1 month. Thank you so much. All right, that's everyone. All right, okay. Sorry, guys. I got too distracted with the calls. I guess distracted is not the right word. Okay, let's get back into it. Don't get laid. Haram. Hey, man. Hey, man, okay? That fencing guy.
Hello.
Hello. You
Bro, it's you. I'm a huge fan.
Who else would it be?
No, sorry. I'm a huge fan.
Are you actually a fencer? What's the term for fencing people? Fencers?
Fencers, yeah.
Okay. Is that a big sport where you're from?
No, it's not. Actually, it's a very small sport where I'm from.
I had a fencing team in high school. Those kids, I mean, it's it's such an old school sport. It's like it's so cool. Anyways, go ahead, man.
Yeah. Okay, so basically, I feel like I'm gonna get put into a TikTok clip for this because it was just me being blinded by down badness.
All right.
So, basically, I went to this camp for like military shit. I went to this camp, right?
Mm-hmm.
And basically, there's this cute girl there who I was very, very shy, and I wanted to get her snap. So, I wasn't sure what to do, and I asked my friends for advice. And they said I should sing Mr. Telephone Man to get her number, to get her snap.
Okay. I don't.
And me being blinded by down bad activity, I did it.
How is that? Wait, no. What? How does that song go?
Mr. Telephone Man, there's something wrong with my life. When I dial my baby's number, I get to click every time.
So,
I think that's how it goes.
so you just walked up to her and did that?
No. What I did, basically, they like started snapping their fingers and shit, and then I
Like West Side Story. You came up snapping.
No, they came up snapping. I came up singing.
The boys, your boys were backing you up with the snaps.
Yes.
Beautiful.
They were joke, but they were like trying to fuck with me. I genuinely wasn't sure because I don't understand. I struggle with understanding sarcasm. Okay. Let me
Okay.
just be real. I struggle with understanding sarcasm. I'm just laughing. I'm just chuckling because like while I'm watching your stream, it's very It's very behind. So but anyway, what happened? After that, I then got her snap, and I was feeling good until I started talking around to some of the people who were in the dorm with her, and they said she only added me back because she felt bad for me. It was a pity ad.
Right. Right. I mean.
And so I decided to do the best thing possible and to unhide her so she didn't have to deal with me.
Okay.
And so then, as like that camp ends, I go home and shit. I find out like she was talking shit about me behind my back.
She was.
Yeah, she was talking shit about me,
All right.
insulting me. I don't even remember what she said. And like then I was added to this group chat like with her and a bunch of school friends, a bunch of friends from her, and I was suddenly getting ganged up on as well. Like they all started clowning on me. So everything I did, everything that happened to me, I would be like clowned on. Like if I said a thing, boom, boom, boom. They were just like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Just getting on your case.
Yeah. And so my brain like just said leave group chat, and so I left. And now I feel really upset now because like. If like even though it happened a while ago, I just feel upset because I was made fun of, embarrassed, did all of that. I was more. She was talking shit about me. I've been like, now I have a girlfriend now who I was talking to for like a bit. Like she asked me out and I said yes. And so I have a girlfriend now, and because of my experience, I don't feel like I don't feel like she likes me, you know? I don't feel like I probably deserve her.
Yeah, imposter syndrome. Like you feel lesser than.
Yeah, I feel like she deserves someone better than me, not me, you know? And so now it's like, what do I even? I'm feeling nervous, so that's why I just had to like call in and ask if I can get your advice.
100%. So first of all, how old were you when all this went down?
It happened like near my birthday, so I was 13 when I like getting her number and snapper shot, and I was 14 when I was added to that group chat.
Okay, so.
Yes, I know I don't sound 14.
Well, I can never tell with a British accent. You could have been 47, you could have been 12, I have no clue. But
the thing is, people... Alright, continue, sorry.
In terms of, one, all that means shit, right? I'm not saying that... this is going to sound like I'm just trying to make you feel better, but you have to understand, one, kids are mean, and I'm sure you heard that a million times. But everyone's looking for a scapegoat. So, the old school definition of, like, bullies, right? Like, you watch Arthur. Do you ever watch Arthur? Do you have that in where you're at? Arthur the Aardvark?
No, I don't... I'm not from Britain. I'm from Nigeria.
Oh, are you?
Yes.
God, I'm so bad at accents. Regardless, Arthur the Aardvark...
No, it's fine. I board in England, so I live in my school, basically.
Okay.
The accent.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
But regardless, Arthur the Aardvark, Fairly Odd Parents, there's always that one jock bully who's just a dick. They have to like get around him and stuff, and everyone has one bully. That's not what being a kid is. Being a kid is everyone's getting bullied and everyone is a bully. They're all passing the buck. Like, those kids in the group chat, oh my god, thank God this kid is here so we can just make fun of one person and not me. Now the fire's off me. I don't have to worry about myself. So they're all being dicks to do. I'm not giving them a scapegoat. They're fucking assholes. But it shouldn't affect you personally. I'm sure it does. But at the end of the day, you were just the target. If someone else walked in there blind, who did some goofy shit at one point in their life, that's the new target. Everyone's trying to get the target off their back and move to someone else's. So it's not your fault, and you're not lesser than because some fucking douchebags picked on you, and some girl you shot your shot at was a dick about it. Because I'm sure when that happened to her, and I'm sure it was taken aback. That's a wild way to pick up a girl. Sometimes that could work, but she saw this big show, right? And then someone came up to her and was like, what an asshole that kid was. And she goes, yeah, what an asshole. And now, oh, good, I can talk to this person. I don't have to worrying about myself anymore. I can pick on someone else. It's just kids are being fucking mean. Now you have a girlfriend who picked you. She made a decision. She wanted to date you. You have nothing to prove. The only thing you have to prove is that you're worth it. And what you're doing right now is worth it because she's still dating you. If you're worried about these things, do sweet things. You don't have to go all the way out. You don't have to buy her a diamond ring. But if you're worried you're not worth it, which you are, buy her some flowers and look at how she looks. Look at her eyes.
Yeah.
Look at the little things that makes her happy.
Yeah, when I'm like when I like my phone is broken, so I'm not able to text her for a while. So what I did was I had my friend I had my friend who had her number text her for me saying how I feeling and stuff, so she would know I still care for her. That I'm airing her for all that reasons. And now it's genuinely worrying me because I don't know if she's gonna still, date me after all this.
Listen. So some things you're going to have to learn, and there's some simple mistakes you make as a kid that, you learn from. I don't think this is a mistake, but if this relationship doesn't last, your boy texting her or you not having a phone for a couple weeks or a couple months or whatever, that's, these relationships at your age, they die fast and they die hard. It's just because you're kids and you're still figuring out who you are and you're figuring out what you like. And if she gives up on a relationship because of that, it probably isn't going to last that long anyways. But one, you're 14 and you have a girlfriend, which is more than most 14-year-olds have, right?
I guess so.
Not I guess so. Absolutely. I was telling this kid last week, he's like, what if I hit on this girl and all my friends make fun of me? Like, at least you're shooting your shot. These pussies are sitting there playing Fortnite and drinking Monster Energy all night, not doing anything to have a relationship with another human being. That's on them. You're doing better than most people. And if this doesn't work out, you go back, you review the tapes. What about her didn't I like, and what about me didn't I like in that relationship? Then you're better for the next one. Right now is about learning. And you're stressing out about things that you can't control, and that's fine. Everyone does that, but just understand that you're worth it in this relationship. You're already in there, and if it doesn't work out, it's because you two weren't compatible. It's not because you were a bad person. You being this worried and calling an internet priest shows that you give a shit about the relationship and shows that you're worried about this person not liking you. You're a good person. You're doing good things. You just stay the course. Things go wrong, they go wrong. That's going to happen. Life's all about ups and downs. But just keep doing what you're doing, my guy. You're fine.
Thank you so much, Father.
Nope.
It means a lot.
I'm telling you, dog. Listen, I know I usually say nice things to people on the show just for clout. But at this point, dude, you're in a rut because of some mean shit that happened to you. I have so many things. I am 25 years old, and I still think about shit that happened in middle school when I go to bed and just close my eyes and go, oh, fuck. Oh, it was so awkward. I was such a dork. Why did I do that? Girls used to call me weird, and I would say thank you as if that was a good comeback. I was such a fucking dweeb, dude. But I learned, and that's what happens. You make mistakes and you learn, and you get better at being human. You're getting better. You're already worried about things that you shouldn't be worried about at your age in terms of that's good. You're good. Just keep the course, my guy. Learn from your mistakes, and you haven't even made them yet.
Thank you, Father.
No problem.
I'm genuinely going to treat her properly. I'm going to treat her as I'm going to not to do anything bad to her.
Absolutely, dude. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, but I believe in you. Bless your heart, son.
Thank you, Father. Thank you, Father. You're really good. You good. You give good advice.
Well, I haven't had someone call in and tell them I fucked up their life yet. So, until then, I'll take the compliment. Thank you.
Thank you, Father. It's been a good one. Thank you for having me.
Bless your heart. Bye. Oh, he left. Yes, I'm 25. God damn it. Why, you think I'm older? You look 19? It's the lighting. I hate telling my age on the internet, especially on TikTok, because people comment like, I thought you were 40. And I'm like, thank you. Benny, what happened?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
What
I'm
happened?
very.
You left last time.
I didn't. My Wi-Fi turned off.
Oh,
And now I'm on my phone with mobile data.
Okay. All right. Let's not waste it. What can I do for you?
Okay, so I kind of have an update. I come from last Saturday.
Yep.
You know, push button thing and boys. I think I found out what pushed my button. I think it was like something from my childhood that I'm actually scared of men, and like, you know, the adult side is like, okay, men are cool, I like it, and then my child side kicks in and it's like, nah, we've been hurt, nah,
I do.
shout out.
I want to, not to toot my own horn a little bit, but I did tell you this was way deeper than I could ever comprehend. So I'm glad we got to a point. I'm glad you figured out why you give up on relationships before they really start with men. So good.
Yeah.
Not-
Yeah, that, I don't. Sorry.
I was gonna say it's not good that this is the case, but it's just good that you're figuring it out.
Yeah, I'm figuring it out, and I also just wanted to say I'm in good hands.
Oh, good.
That's all.
I'm
Yeah,
glad to
so-
hear that. But
yeah.
in terms, no, go ahead.
Hmm?
I was just gonna talk out of my ass for a
In
second.
terms,
Well,
in terms of what?
in terms of being afraid of men, I'm sure you have great reason for that. And men are fucking scary. I mean, we kill people, we start wars. That's our whole ish. But I don't know the exact processes for it, but there's really good therapy, exposure therapy, stuff like that in terms of
Yeah.
if you want, you don't have to. If you don't want to, it's never good. But if you want to start working on that, there's very good processes. My friend had that. His father was abusive, and he just didn't trust men. He was a man. He didn't trust men, and he went to therapy for it, and he's doing a lot better now. So I know it works. It's just getting in there.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm probably just gonna go chill, like doing school, trying to concentrate more on my life before going into dating life. you
Yes. I mean, you can't start dating someone unless you're, you can't give half of yourself unless you're complete. You can't give half of yourself unless you're
Yeah.
a whole. So
know? Yeah.
a lot of people do that, especially, are you in high school or college?
College thing.
Yeah.
It's in Germany, so it's a different
Yeah.
school system.
Regardless. I'm just saying, like, in terms of, there's so many people dating around at the college age who are barely complete people. They're probably 1/8 of a person. They need a relationship and they jump into one, and it's always toxic. They're like, why have my relationship been like this? Because you don't know who the fuck you are yet, you idiot. You're ruining yourself before you jump in. So I'm very proud of you for saying that. Stay the course, and then once you're ready to jump back in, just make sure you have all the research and all the development before you go back in.
Most definitely.
All right, Benny.
Most definitely.
Thank you for the update, and I'm glad you're doing better now.
Thank you. Also, the story that I have to tell has some sort of thing to do with friends, and I just don't know how to go by it
Okay.
in a way. So, me and my friend, we have this dude we both hate. He's her ex. She hates him. Let's call him Jay. And Jay also talked shit about me while we were friends. Like, I was friends with Jay. Jay talked shit about me, name called me. So, he's a piece of crap, in my opinion.
Right.
And so sometimes when my best friend and I are in a call, we start talking sometimes about him because I'm in the same class with him, unfortunately, and we just make some funny remarks, but also talk about other things. Like, we just don't. He's not the whole topic of ours.
Right.
And yesterday night, she told me she gets too confident when she's in a call with me because she starts talking about people, and I was like, okay. I don't know what to think about that, but okay, cool. And then I was like, funny, haha, maybe we are the problem. And she asked her boyfriend now, who we're going to call, I don't know, F. And F went like, yeah, every time Benny joins, you start talking shit about people, which we're not. We're not talking shit. We're just sharing opinion or making fun to comprehend with our feelings or to deal with our feelings, to cope. And
Yeah.
we would never say that in front of another person.
Yeah.
Like, I would never say that in front of him. I'm not a dick.
I wouldn't
Um,
keep going, but I have thoughts on this already. Go ahead.
okay, I'm scared.
No, they're on your side. Don't worry. Go ahead.
And then F went like, yeah, every time, like, she joins. And then my best friend went like, yeah, but she only joins a month. Which I, like, turned around and I was like, so you agree? Wait, what? And I was just... And they were talking, I was still in the call, and they were talking like I wasn't there. I was like, damn, this is interesting. She went like, yeah, she's not here, like, she's here once a month or twice. I was like, nah, I'm here twice a month. Come on, guys, like, give me that credit.
Right.
And he was like, yeah, you're here twice a month. And I was like, yeah, once a month, maybe talking shit about people. Second time of the month, I probably have a different thing to talk about. Like, I'm not boring,
Right.
I guess.
Ah.
And And then he said, yeah, the second time you come in, you talk about stress and shit you have. I was like, what? Yeah, you talk about stress with family, if you have stress with us, if you have stress with other friends. And I just stood there and I was like, just tell me you don't want me around. Like, god damn it, ouch. I'm with that guy. And I are friends. I was like, damn.
That, well,
And my...
I just want, I want to chime in, because these kids are,
Yeah.
first of all, I don't think this girl would be saying any of that if that dude wasn't there, if her boyfriend wasn't feeding these thoughts to her. But I just got back from dinner with one of my best friends. I can't almost call him my best friend, but my best friend would be mad if I said that. I just got back from dinner from one of my best friends, and I just hung out with my other friends the other night. You know what you do when you're hanging out with your best friends? You talk shit, and you bring up things that are pissing you off. That's what friends do. The hell are they talking about? Like, yeah, it's not toxicity. You're not going in and saying, like, we should go jump this dude, we should go throw fucking eggs at his house. You're just talking a little shit about people. That's what you do. Like, I play video games with 4 people. Me, I guess 3 people. This kid named G-Bones, my brother, my best friend, Connor Whitman. When the other one's not there, we talk shit about the other one. And I know they're doing it when I'm not there too, but that's just what people do. You just talk smack. It's what friends do. That's not that big of a deal. It's human nature. It's the car ride home from a party. It's always the most fun in the car ride home because you get to talk about what happened that night and all the people you hated. That's what you do. And in terms of de-stressing, that's just what you do. You have people you depend on and trust, and you talk about it. Maybe if you don't give them a chance to talk about their stresses, that's an issue. Always give someone if you're dumping, you got to give someone else a chance to dump too. But at the end of the day,
No. Yeah, sorry, keep on talking.
I also wanted to say, that's all I wanted to say, but I play Valorant, and when you get stressed out, your voice goes up a little bit, and you sound just like a character in Valorant. Her name's Killjoy. I find it very interesting. She's German. Anyways, continue.
Sorry.
No, you're up.
I should've-
I mean, that's all the advice. I doubt, maybe the boyfriend's not into you. That happens. Boyfriends show up and they talk shit and they don't like their girlfriend's friends. But I wouldn't put it much on this girlfriend. She was weak in this moment and she was just taking it from this guy and all this shit. But I would assume, maybe talk it out with her, but I'm pretty sure your friend's still your friend.
That's the thing. The story goes on.
Oh
Because
god.
I was like, no, I'm not. I wanna try the solving by myself. So I was an adult and went to my brother. And he told me to just talk to her. She probably didn't mean it. And I talked to her and she said, no, I actually feel empowered by you. I feel like I can talk the way I want to. And I feel like I can finally get stuff off from my chest, which I can't with other friends. I was like, okay, cool, but you didn't say anything. And she went like, yeah, he didn't mean it. I was like,
Okay, so 1, I fucking nailed that. But 2, in the sense of, she's just, when you love someone and there's conflict between 2 people you love, it's hard. And she should have said something, but it's, you know what I mean? Like, she didn't want to start conflict and she could talk to you afterwards, and she was being a little bit of a pussy. I get that. But some people have flaws, and some people can't handle those kind of conflicts. She's not going to stand up for you because then she has to go home and deal with this dude. Like, she could have done that better. But put yourself in her shoes. That's kind of a tough situation. At the end of the day, you still have your good friend, and fuck this dude. I'm sure they won't be dating soon if she hates if he hates her friends that much. I'm sure that won't last that long. But at the end of the day, I'm glad she was able to talk to you, and I'm glad you're get over that. But that dude just doesn't like how she talks to you, I guess.
yeah, I mean, her ex told her to not befriend with me, and she almost didn't do that. So I guess
Yeah. Well, I have a really
that's
good.
her problem, though, not mine.
I have a guy friend who comes in and out of my life because he gets a girlfriend, he disappears for the next 6 months, then he gets single
Oh.
again, and then he comes back out. Some people are just like that. They really throw themselves into relationships and they really cut off all contact, which is a very toxic and annoying trait to have. And I've yelled at him several times. But some people are just like that. So if you're aware of those situations and you're aware that's how your friend works, it's tough. And if you want to still be friends with them, I'm sure you do. But it's just one of those things that some
Yeah.
people are like that.
Yeah.
Don't take it to heart.
That's true. I'm not taking that to heart. I'm just wondering how I should deal with the guy now, because as I said, he was once he's my friend, was now kind of,
Well-
and he's everywhere where she goes basically most of the time. So
Well, I know he's your friend, but she's your friend, and if he doesn't like you being around, that's on him. Sucks to suck.
Yeah.
And if he's gonna be shitty to you, sucks to suck. You're gonna keep showing
Yeah.
up. You seem like a strong girl. It seems like you can just fucking put up and make him feel bad. It's not your fault that you exist, so fuck him.
I mean, I could just sit on him and he wouldn't be able to stand up. That's true.
Well, don't do that. That's. I'm sure that's some kind of assault.
Nah, we're friends. I'm a woman. No, just kidding.
Doesn't count if you're a woman. Anyways,
I'm kidding.
I know. Benny, I'm gonna cut you loose,
Okay.
but I'm glad you're in a better place now. Fuck that kid.
Okay.
He'll come around at one point, and I'm glad you're still friends with this girl. Bless your heart.
Yeah, and thanks to the moderation, I was still able to hear, by the way, to be here because of Wi-Fi and shit.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Bye-bye. Whew. Sub count? I can tell you. One sec. Hold on. Sub count is 384. There you go. We don't have any fucking command set up on this thing because I'm an idiot. Gabriel.
Hello.
Hello. What can I do for you?
First time in the show. I would like to introduce myself. Could I?
Okay.
Hello, everybody. My name is Gabriel. I come from Greece, and I'm almost 16 years old.
There you go. All right. What can I do for you, Gabe?
I would like to give some backstory. Basically, my problem today is I'm currently in a relationship that has been technically going on for 1 month. Not officially, like started dating 1 month ago, but things kind of moved fast, and before I knew it, it was already considered a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem is, I don't believe I have feelings for this person anymore, or I didn't have from the start. I have been single for a long time. This could be considered one of my first relationships, and I really wanted to throw myself out there. And as soon as I got the chance, I grabbed it without looking if it was the right decision or not.
Right.
And the problem is, here's where the backstory comes. I have moved to a new school, and I had to make new friends, and I joined this friend group with a really pretty girl, which I caught feelings for over the time. But the thing is, right, she was a very closed person, so as soon as I got any kind of response from her, so like made her happy, try to talk with her more, made conversation, it felt very rewarding because of the fact that it was really hard to get that kind of interaction with her.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been about a year now since I'm gonna go to the second year of high school here, and I have fallen for her very badly. Let's just say that.
Mm-hmm.
And after talking with her friend, let's say she has a best friend, right? I'm close friends with her best friend. I mean, I dropped a lot of hints that I liked her. So my best friend decided to ask her like one day, or like bring up the conversation. Do you like him? Like what's the situation with him? And she clearly got the message, and she said she didn't like me.
Okay.
So I got that message from my best friend, by the way. This wasn't a one-on-one interaction. I don't know if you followed with it. And basically I cut contact with her. I was like, I'm gonna get over here, which by the way I didn't. I'm down
Bad.
amazingly still.
Right.
Yeah, and like I said, now we're back to the beginning. After I had stopped talking with her for a while, I decided to put myself out there. I found a girl, which basically had a lot of issues with her parents because she was a little bit overweight. She wasn't like fat, but she was a little bit chubby. And for some reason, I don't know why her family is being a jerk, but they would just make fun of her. And I guess I was like a really comforting person. By the way, to give a little background on myself as well, I'm basically a really kinded soul. I don't know why. I like helping people. I like seeing people smile, and I don't like rejecting or breaking people's hearts. And basically, since I'm a very comforting character and very friendly, I usually make people like I make friends very easily. So like I guess since she was getting so many bad interactions, she decided to, I don't know, fall for me. And basically she started suicidal and also having a lot of eating disorders because she saw herself as fat, and also she didn't like living, like literally her family made it hell for her. And I started dating her. It was fun at first. Like I had a lot of fun doing things that I wanted to do as a couple with somebody. like holding hands, this, that, hugging, like this and that. Also, I believe my love language is touching. But basically, to sum it up, because I have said too much, now it has been about a month. I also took her out for her birthday recently. It was on 18th of August. I set up a whole thing, a little cake. I bought her flowers, a case, and it was around the point where I was like really, uh, I don't know, questioning my feelings, I guess, because I just couldn't get a spark anymore.
Hmm.
And I'm thinking of breaking up with her because I'm still like, I still have a crush on the girl I was talking about earlier, and I don't think I have feelings for her anymore. But like I said, since I'm such a kind-hearted person, in my opinion, I just I don't like breaking up with people, and I'm wondering how could I let her down slowly or lightly, or how can I make this better, like without breaking her heart or something.
So the worst thing about dating, in my opinion, is breakups. Either getting broken up with or breaking someone up. I'd rather get broken up with 1,000 times than break up with someone. It's just a fucking
Yes.
nightmare. That's just how it goes. And you're not gonna date her. You're not gonna marry and die with her. You're not into it anymore, and that's fine. People move apart,
Yeah.
and you jumped into something you weren't ready for. But she's gonna get hurt regardless. So we both know that it's gonna hurt her feelings. And the one thing you got to do is you got to find a way to say it's not you, it's me, without saying it's not you, it's me, because
Exactly. That's
that's
what I was thinking as well.
it's too cliche. But at the end of the day, you could say, the hardest part about this is going to be it's kind of out of nowhere, right? It's going to
Yes,
be out of left
exactly.
field. But it has only been a month. It's good.
Yeah.
It's there's attachment there, but it's only a month, and it's not like you're a year deep and just taking it out of left field. And you could say, listen, there's a lot of stuff going on in my life right now, and I'm really overwhelmed, and I need to be alone. I need to work on myself. Like obviously, like what you've said, you have some issues about not feeling like a whole person. You feel like you're a little spaced out right now, and it's not healthy to be in a relationship. 100% not, because you're not giving her the full attention. You don't feel like you're fully there with her.
Uh
So
huh.
kind of there you go, man. Just say that, and
Yeah.
however she replies, she's gonna reply. It's gonna be negative, but if you're honest with her, that's just the best way to do it, because you don't have to back up on lies. You don't say your dog died and you gotta run because you don't have a fucking dog, or if you do, whatever. But at the end of the day, if you're honest about it and get out of there, best case scenario.
Yeah, honestly, that's what I was thinking as well, like saying something like that. But like the thing that has been worrying me the most for like the part, like because I usually overthink something, so like I thought from the beginning, even though I liked her at first, what would happen if we try to break up? Because I try to think, what am I getting myself into? And even though I believe she has been doing better, like she told me
You're worried
herself
about the
that.
mental health thing.
Sorry?
You're worried about the mental health thing.
Yes, she did tell me that it's getting better. She doesn't think about it too much, and also she started eating more again. And people usually tell me, "Oh, it's not your fault if she kills herself or something." Sorry about that. I hope it's PG-13. I don't know. I hope I
It's
don't
We all
break
know
any
what
of
we're
the
talking
rules.
about. You're fair.
Okay. Like I said, yeah. So basically, that I'm worried about it, and people say, "Oh no, it's not your fault." In this, I know, but like myself isn't letting me hurt somebody like that,
So
even though it's not wrong.
you don't have a spark anymore, but you still like her, right? Like she's still a good person.
Yes, exactly.
So at the end of the day, you could still be there for her without dating her. You can let her know
Yes,
that, because this is all about you. This has nothing to do with her. And once again, that sounds cheesy, but you could say like, listen, I can't. There's something wrong with me mentally. Like I need to take some time. I'm trying to figure out what I like about people, and like I'm not feeling a spark anymore. But I want to be there for you. I really think you're a great person. And I want to make sure you're okay. So I'm still going to be here for you. And if you don't want to talk to me, that's fine right now. But at the end of the day, if you need someone to talk to, you can talk to me. You can do like everything you're telling me. You could tell her.
uh huh.
It's
Okay.
like I get where you're at, because when like you said, you're an overthinker, and I've been here before. Where you're like I just want to. How do I make all these statements to someone? You make them by making the statements. You write out the sentences. You call her and
Uh
say
huh.
what you're thinking. Maybe write down exactly what you want to say, so you don't get jumbled up over the phone when you do
Uh
it,
huh.
or in person when you do it. But say how you feel. Say everything you're saying. Like I'm right now.
Okay.
I'm in a tough place, but I want you to be okay. You're a very important person to me, and I can't handle a relationship right now, but I still want to be there for you. There you go.
Okay, question. Is it better to do it over the phone or in person or even in text?
Not text. Never text. Don't do text. At the
Okay.
at the end of the day, one, it's it's a bad look. It's kind of pussy shit, but it's also it's easier, but it's it's a douchebag move, and also
Exactly. That's what
the
I
back
also
and forth gets weird too because you both end up having different conversations. Because one person's trying to stay in the relationship, one person's already out. It's better to do it first of all in person's the best way to do it, especially if you're breaking it up with them this way because you're still being a nice person about it, and it's gonna be really awkward and really shitty. But you owe them that, and if you can't get that done, over the phone is the next best thing. But in person is what I would suggest.
Okay, well, okay. One last thing, I have heard that before in your podcast, so podcast on your show, I guess. But how? Okay, probably the answer is simple, but how do you get over a person? You're gonna say it. The answer that I have heard before. Sorry, I hope you already have an answer in your mind. I think.
Yeah,
But basically time, I guess. But
I know. It's the worst fucking answer of all time because it's not a real answer. Everything takes time to heal. It's like saying like how do you get a college degree? You go to college.
yeah,
You
that's
take
true.
the time. How do you learn how to fly a plane? You put the time in. It's how do you unlearn to
There's
love
no
somebody?
medicine.
There's no medicine, but there is little things you can do. You kind of made a mistake using one of the things by jumping into a relationship you weren't ready for. You're just trying to distract yourself, and you got someone else involved, which is never good. But in terms of getting over it, it's learning that person probably wouldn't be good for you in the first place. That's a big thing you got to learn. Because if she doesn't like you, it's not like if you convince her to like you, she's gonna start. It's gonna become compatible. It's not. So that's a big thing to understand. The other thing is understanding that you gotta take off the blinders because you're so in love with this person because she's so pretty and you think she's cool, but you had to crack her walnut for God's sake. She's not very personable. Like you'll find someone who fits your bill a lot better. You just have to keep your eyes open. If you stop comparing her to every girl you meet, it's gonna be a lot easier. You're gonna find out there's a whole nother world, dude. Like you found one thing that really whets your beak. But at the end of the day, dude, there's going to be another girl or another person that is so different from this person, and it gets you the exact same way. You just have to open your eyes. If you have a formula that's wrong, you got to erase the board and start from scratch because you'll find someone that's perfect for you.
Yeah, no. That's also something I'm having trouble with. I keep comparing her with other people.
Yes, that's going to happen. You're like, well, it's not as good as that, but it's just your brain. It's not as good as what you built her up to be in your head. She's actually not that good. I'm not saying she's not. I'm sure she's a great person, but what you have in her head is a goddess, and you're comparing a god to people. That's never going to work. You'll make your new god. You'll find a new person. You just got to get at it.
Got it.
All right, bud? I gave you so much goddamn advice.
Thank you. I love you, sir. I
No
love
problem,
you, brother.
Doug. Bless your heart,
No,
son.
no homo. Anyways, thank you very much. Have a great night.
You too, bud. It's okay to be homo. No need to say no homo. If you love me sexually in a gay way, it's fine. I'll take it. Anyways. Cammy. Cammy?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. What can I do for you?
So I don't know if you remember me. I called like a month ago
Okay.
talking about a toxic relationship.
All right.
I have an update that
Okay.
I need your opinion with. Okay, so basically like last week, like probably Thursday, the guy I was dating, he like met this girl through a video game. And I think she started flirting with him, so he was like, "If I break up with you." And I was like, okay. And then on like Saturday, he was just like, "Hey, if you want to talk on Friday, you can." But I don't know what to say or if that's good or bad.
Cammy, how old are you?
20.
You're 20?
Bear with me.
This is nothing against you. Fuck this kid. Are you kidding me? Girl. Did I yell at you last time you called me?
Maybe.
Listen. You're above this. Don't fucking talk to him.
So I can ignore him or what?
First of all, it sounds like you're speaking through a robot voice. It's like doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. But anyways, like you don't have to just get over him. I mean, at the end of the day, so what happened was you thought he was flirting with the girl online, you called it out, and he broke up with you?
I mean, then like we were dating, and I was like told him she made me like insecure or whatever, and he was like, "Yeah, don't worry, she's like just a friend." Then one day later, he was like, "No, yeah, you're boring, bye."
Yeah, fuck him. That's not how relationships work. They're not just quick. They're not just happy, fun little things. If you want like that, just do drugs. That's what a drug is. You get a quick hit and you're good and you take it the next day if you want it. This is not a drug. These are people. He treated the people like shit. You're the people. He's not a good person. You don't deserve another conversation with him. In terms of getting over him, you'll get over him a lot easier once you realize he's a piece of shit. And you'll get him over a lot easier once you put something else in your life that's better than him. You'll find out what a real relationship should be. I can't imagine that relationship was good in the first place if that's how he fucking breaks up with you.
I don't know, honestly. I mean, I have a party on like Saturday, and my friend was just like trying to hook me up with one of her friends. I don't know if that's a good idea.
Why wouldn't that be a good idea?
No?
No, why wouldn't it be a good idea? It might not be a good idea, but I want to know why you don't think it's a good idea.
Wouldn't be like that like a dick move, a part of me?
No!
Like,
Oh my god, you're worried about him? That's not a dick move. He broke up with you in a really shitty way. Go be a slut if you want to. Who gives a shit?
Okay, I'll try to figure it out. Okay, thank you. I'll try my best.
Okay.
Okay.
Have your fun. Fuck him. Bless your heart.
Bless your heart.
Bye. Go back, it's getting worse. Does anyone know that song, I've Been? Oh my god, it's such a good song. I'm gonna... Real quick. I'm putting it on. 1 second. It's an indie song, so I'm sure we're not gonna get copyright strike. But this guy, Eric Nakasa? Listen to how pretty this song is. I'll just get to the verse and then we'll go. I like when people just make their own music. Like, this is clearly not high production, but he puts a filter on his voice and it sounds really crackly. I've been needing distance from a friend. He paints me insecure. His words can do some work. You guys all need to listen to this song because it's very accurate to what you guys go through. I can't pretend the job for sure. The job's always deferred. Go back, it's getting worse. I cried to that song like 4 days ago. He hits a lot of good notes if you're in a sad boy state. If you need to listen to a song, do it. I've Been by Eric Nakasa. Or Nakasa. I don't know. But at the end of the day, if you need a song to relate to. Up next. Kay, how you doing?
Oh my gosh.
Welcome.
Hi, Fabi.
Hi, why did you just boo-hoo-hoo?
Because I'm scared.
You're like a who down in Whoville. What can I do for you?
Okay, so there's this girl, right?
Right?
And we've been like friends for a very long time. And I also liked her for a very long time.
Okay.
But then she started dating someone.
Okay.
But that's not the kicker, you know? Like, because I just found out not too long ago that she's being verbally abused. So I really want to help her out.
You can.
I just don't know how, because technically he's not letting her talk to anybody, not her friends, nobody else.
Oh, do you know where she lives?
No.
Okay. Not great.
Mm-mm.
You have no form of contact with her? Is anyone?
I do.
Well, you should... A good way to get her attention at the very least is text her and say, hey, I need to call you as soon as possible. Let me know what's up. Like, call me when you can. Make it an emergency, because this is an emergency. Make her... Don't give her the information, but let her call you and just be like, hey, listen, I need to know if everything's okay. If it's not, don't worry. He's not going to find out. I just want to know if everything's fine. And then make your moves from there.
Oh, okay.
Because that's a good... Because, you know, if it's emergency, she'll call you back even if she thinks he's going to get mad at her, whatever, and then she can have an outlet if she needs it. And maybe it's all made up. Maybe she's not actually in trouble. Maybe she's just losing her life to another person, which happens sometimes. But Give her an outlet. Let her call you back, and then see what goes from there.
Oh. Okay.
Where are you from, Kay?
I'm from New York.
New York? Like the city?
Yeah, Brooklyn.
Damn. You don't have a Brooklyn accent. You should have one. You should do it. Can you do a Brooklyn accent?
I don't think so. No, I was born in New York, but I moved down to Florida.
Oh, okay. Interesting. All right. Anyways. Fucking, this was, I thought this was going to be a relationship thing. It is technically a relationship thing, but it's more of an emergency. So do what I said. Try and reach out to her. Be a good friend. And if it's real serious, get someone else involved. But find out what's going on from the source.
Okay.
Okay, Kay? Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Bless your heart.
Mm-hmm.
Bye. Out of personal experience, you should always check if the person's realize you are helping. If this person realizes you're helping. Love makes people do stupid help. Yes. I agree. Oh, was next up Penta? Are you a real reverend? Don't worry about it. Hey, Penta, how you doing?
Hey, Father.
Welcome back.
Hey. So, I have a great one for you today.
Okay.
So, the same day, do you remember what happened?
With the rings?
Yes.
I'll give a quick summary to people who didn't hear it. Penta just started dating a person. They've been talking for over like 8 years, right? This girl?
10 years.
10 years. And they just finally started officially dating. It was a big thing. She flew across the fucking world to come see him, and then they started dating. It was very sweet. And their father walked up to him and gave him wedding bands from her grandmother and said, "Use these wisely." And it was a lot, and he was just being really nice. And the dad said, "No pressure," but now it's crazy for that to happen. But go ahead, continue.
Basically, what happened was I get a text from her father.
Mm-hmm.
At I think 2 a.m. And he tells me on text it says, "Call me right now," and then a punctuation mark. And I was thinking, what in the absolute fuck is happening?
Which punctuation mark?
Like, just legitimately just end a sentence.
Oh,
kind
okay.
of shit.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, oh, what the fuck happens?
Right.
What in the absolute... So I call him, and he says, all right, so here's the deal. He said basically he was getting straight to the point, and he instantly just said, so, we're leaving in 3 days, but, my girlfriend that I just started dating, he walked into her room at 2 a.m. and found her cheating. First day. She was fucking another dude.
Are you shitting me, Penta?
I am not fucking with you. Same day. After I was over for dinner and everything.
So what did the dad say?
He basically told me, keep the wedding bands. You are still like a son to me. And you are a part of the family in no matter what sense. He disowned her, by the way. He basically told her, when we get back, you're packing your shit, getting the fuck out of my house. That's what he said to her.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Penta. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah. So, basically, I've just been thinking about that moment.
Yeah. Well, it's only natural, dog. It's been a fucking week.
Yeah. And I wanted to, come in sooner, but I didn't see you had any streams. I wanted to tell you, but and I've been trying to pull all the strings possible to tell you this because I felt like we needed a fucking point to this end of the story. I felt like I needed to tell you this.
Well, so did you see on TikTok? I posted a clip of you. I don't know if you saw that.
I remember. I saw that. I was watching it earlier.
So in that clip, I gave you some advice pre-girlfriend.
Yeah.
And now that advice is
no.
double time.
I've been doing that for a week.
Yeah. Fucking Jesus Christ, that girl doesn't know what she's got, my guy. Like, that's obviously some kind of mental illness to do something like that. Like insecurities or just fucking narcissism.
I have no clue.
But you shouldn't find out. Is the big thing. Whenever something like this happens, I'm going to give you some good advice. When people get cheated on, I took a class in college called Deception. It was the best class I ever took. And in that class, it talks about when people get cheated on. First of all, swans cheat on each other. Did you know that?
Yes, I actually did know that. Yes. So do penguins.
Yes, and the people thought swans made it for life. They only knew that because the swans were so good at cheating that they tricked the scientists. But anyways, at the end of the day, when people get cheated on, it's only human natural reaction to try and find out as much as you can. Like, who is the guy? How long was it going on for? What happened? How did it go? Like, how long was it? Don't fucking... It doesn't help you at all to know any of these things. And it's only natural to be curious, but it's only going to hurt you more. So don't fucking dig into this.
Oh no! I have not. I've just completely cut her out of my life.
As you should. I'm just saying, if you get weak at 2 a.m. and you want to find out what the fuck's going on, don't do it because it's just gonna fucking cut your brain up.
Bro, I've been doing gym. I've been going gym.
Gym make brain turn off. Gym make me go stronger.
Exactly. I mean, and it's been a hell of a time. I'm going into private military contracting again. Which means that I'm probably going to get deployed in about a year and a half.
Okay. Well, in that time, first of all, what country are you going to the military for?
Currently Denmark, but I have split citizenship between America, Ukraine, and Denmark.
Damn. So, oh my god, dude, you're only 18, right? 19?
Yeah. Well, I have 3 businesses I run in Poland, Sweden, and America.
Okay.
Not gonna, disclaim.
Yeah. Regardless, at this point, it's time to be a slut. You're a kid, and you have a lot going for you. You got tied up in this bullshit, but you have the capabilities to go the Andrew Tate way. You're too sweet for that, but you have everything in your power to be like that. For at least figure out what you like, figure out what you want, figure out who tickles your pickle, figure out exactly what your life is gonna be. That's what this time is for. And you have all the capabilities to do it. If you sit inside for the next year and a half, I'm going to fucking kill you. Fucking go outside, live your life to the fullest. Because that's, one, it's going to help you get over the situation a lot better. And two, you're sitting on a goose egg. Crack that puppy open. Golden egg.
I mean, I'm the golden goose egg.
The golden goose egg, not just a regular goose egg.
But yeah, I've basically I got a new suit tailored. That's pristine.
Nice, dog. Fuck yeah.
And I've basically been so yeah, that is...
Listen, I'm sorry this happened to you. I'm happy it happened to you. You're so young, so you can just get over it. If this happened to you at 35, I'd be a lot more upset for you. But these are the things that happens when you're a teen. This is the bullshit you have to deal with. People are all mentally ill. There's not one teen out there that's not mentally ill in some capacity. And you got wrapped You got wrapped up in some bullshit. So.
And can I say something to chat real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. They're wildly horny for you, so be nice.
No, it's not that. People are calling me a compulsive liar now, so that's great. No, I just wanted to kind of explain things. When I say I own 3 businesses, it's I've run 2 businesses that are quote unquote retail stores, but are running across the country, and I own a gas station as well. So it's not that I'm running multi-million-dollar companies.
When you tell if you tell an American you're running companies, they assume you're running like Pfizer. Like you can have a fucking tin mill shop and that's a company. Like it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're just investing.
No, it's I invest a lot in things, and I've also invested in you. and your Patreon.
Yes, you have.
And your merch.
Speaking of which, merch is going away in a month. If everyone wants to buy it, it's really nice. Is the merch nice? Have you gotten it yet?
I haven't exactly gotten it yet. I got the hoodie. The hoodie is probably some of the best quality I've had in a while.
Which color? Which color did you get? Black or white?
The black one.
Yeah,
The
fuck
black
yeah.
one.
Fuck yeah.
I'm waiting for the white one. It said that it would take 3 weeks, if not a month, to ship. Which I was like, you know what, that's fine. I'm buying suits and everything as of right now. So yeah, but that it was just to clarify the chat, so they don't sit here thinking I'm like some compulsive liar that just come on here to get attention.
It'd be so funny if you're like just some dude in New York City putting on an accent and you just live in a fucking basement just eating ice cream and talking shit on the internet. That'd be amazing.
No.
I'd be more impressed with you if you were lying.
Bro, that would I'm sorry to say, but that would be the biggest. That would be like the biggest fucking
troll
pyramid scheme. There you go.
You do have a image of Pepe the Frog as your fucking picture, so I wouldn't doubt it.
Listen, yeah,
that's some troll shit.
I've had this picture since 2016, because my brother passed away, and he was a very big Yu-Gi-Oh fan, and this was one of the last memes he shared with me. So I just had this as like a tribute to him. Since then, and I never changed it.
Jesus, you're such a good guy, Penta. All right, I gotta not to cut you off. No. I gotta get a couple more calls before this is over. But I'm glad you're in good spirits. Keep it up. Might get a little sad sometimes, but right now, dude, buy the suit, wear it, look in the mirror, take a drink of whiskey, get out there. All right.
Yes, I'm going to open the scotch right now.
All right.
So,
bless your heart, Penta. Have a good one.
Thank you. See ya.
It's okay because he's in Europe, and I'm pretty sure you can drink legally at 19 in Europe. Night, Tucker. Hope you sleep and bless your heart. You're really doing God's work and helping everyone who don't have anyone else to go to. Thank you, Onion. I appreciate that. Love, Penta. King Kyler. Is that your name or King Tyler? No, it's King Kyler. I wasn't wrong. Hi, Kyler.
Yeah, it's Kyler. There's no way ever that I could follow up that, but goodness gracious.
It's not about following up. It's about getting shit off your chest. What can I do for you?
Okay, first off, I want to say that I am, like, so Dutch, it's uncanny.
You're Dutch? You don't sound Dutch at all.
I am so Dutch.
Like Dutch nationality or Dutch in your blood?
Like Dutch in my blood.
Okay. All right, that makes sense. You're an American who's Dutch.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Still,
okay.
I'm attracting them like catnip. What can I do for you?
So there's this girl, right? It's common, but yeah. So I've known her for a long time. We're great friends. And so I decided to ask her, hey, do you like me? Or, I mean, like, I like you, okay? Because I've talked to her forever. She literally, we say good morning and good night to each other. And she says, okay, I don't really like you, but I'd like to still be friends. And I'm like, oh, all right. But now she's, like, flirting with me. And I don't know how exactly to go about dealing with that.
You ignore it.
Okay.
Just ignore it for like 2 weeks. See what happens. So she knew you liked her, right? And she liked the attention. Who doesn't like the attention of someone adoring them? And now that you know that she's not liking, now that you know that she doesn't like you, you probably have been putting a little less effort in. Stop showering her with compliments, whatever the fuck. And now she's bored, and now she wants attention from you again, and she's manipulating you. So ignore it for a couple weeks and see what happens. Because I think you'll get something out of this if you ignore it. I promise you.
Okay.
All right. Get it done, Kyler. Bless your heart.
Bye.
Oop, I keep almost banning people. All right. So they are American. Yeah, I know. He's a kid. You can drink with 16 in Germany, 14 with your parents' permission. Actually, in Wisconsin, you can get someone else to buy you a drink. Like, if your parents buy you a drink, you can drink it at any age at a bar. Is it in Wisconsin or Indiana? But I mean, like, obviously, it's kind of like an up in the air law. Like, you can't give a fucking shot as long as it's beer. You can get a beer or wine for a kid at a dinner table if the parents order it. It's like that in Vermont, I think, too. Father Tug is Dutch magnet. Damn straight. That was a short one. Sometimes people just gotta get shit off their chest, bro. I'm thinking of unsubscribing to the Patreon. I'm sorry, Father, I just don't have enough. It's fine, dude. If you don't have enough money, dude, don't fucking worry about it. This should not be a... This is a luxury, not a need. Jesus, bro. If you're running out of money, don't fucking give it to me. It's Caesar.
Hi.
Hi, Caesar. What can I do for you?
Hello. So I need your help with something.
Uh,
So there's this girl which I have been friends with since the beginning of high school. I finished high school last year.
Mm-hmm.
But we were friends, but there was nothing going on. I liked her, but I don't know what to do. Until like junior year, we started getting along more and started becoming friends.
Mm-hmm.
At senior year, sorry, I'm nervous, but
You're good.
I was like, okay, I'd start getting hints from her, like if she was flirting or something, but I didn't want to mistake her being friendly as
Right.
flirting.
Right.
I just ignored it. And after a while, I thought, okay, I need to do something about it because I can tell her that I like her and potentially ruin our friendship or like don't do anything. So I decided not to do anything until after I finish high school because I know like friendships after high school don't last long. So I decided to like move my feelings from her towards someone else or something else. So after a while, I decided to talk to someone else and decided to tell her about her. So when I told her, like, okay, I'm gonna tell you something. There's this girl that I really like and I wanted to start talking to, and she got like really happy. Then I showed her the girl and she got like, her smile faded away. And she was like, yeah, I know her. She's my cousin. And I was like, okay. That's when I knew like I fucked up.
Oh, I was confused for a second. So you went after the girl you had a crush on's cousin.
Yeah, I didn't know she was.
Yeah, you didn't know, but yeah.
Yeah. So then I knew like, okay, I fucked up. But like at the same time, I had feelings for the girl in my class and her cousin.
Yeah.
So I didn't know what to do. But after a while, like a couple of months of me talking to her cousin, I got a message from the girl in my class. And she was like, I'm sorry to be the one telling you this, but like, she's not really talking to you because she's talking to someone else. And I was like, damn, okay. So I got over her pretty quickly because I still had feelings for the girl in my class. And she was like, she talked to me every day to comfort me about the thing and stuff. But now after I feel like I don't know what to do. Should I tell her because I don't want to make it awkward because I talked to her cousin and stuff.
I mean, what? You going to college? You going away after high school?
Yeah.
All right. What do you have to lose here?
I don't know.
I mean, if you think you're not gonna keep up as much once you go to college, anyways, you might as well, find out what could have been instead of just thinking about a girl that almost was a thing for a long time. So let your feelings be known, dog. Let them float. It might be awkward, it might be bad, and cousins are different, dude. Unless you're really close with your family, I mean, that's just something that happened, and she was looking out for you. So I say go for it, dude. You don't really have nothing to lose here.
I think she's talking to someone.
Well, she's talking to someone. Find out that first. Just ask her.
Okay. So should I like just tell her? That's it.
Well, you can make an opportunity to hang out with them more first. You know what I mean? You don't want to just drop it on in a text out of nowhere, but catch a vibe first. Kind of find out if you think she's really nice to you and really flirty. Flirt with her a little bit. Go let's go to the fair. Let's go watch a movie together. Let's go play mini golf. I want to hang out with you. See how she responds to that. Get some intel before you jump in head first. But at the end of the day, I think it's still worth taking a shot.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Father.
No problem, Caesar. Have a good one. All right, I'm gonna play that song again while we find someone to raid. I love this song. It makes me happy. I love this song. It makes me happy. I've been learning distance from a friend. It makes me insecure. Does this guy have chickens? Oh no. No. That's a VTuber. I got pranked. Damn it! It's always deferred. It's getting worse. Bow, 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 no, no, no. New House Happy Tour. Every sub I take a shot. Alright. Also, before we get going, I do have some... I do believe... Hold on. Clicking around like an idiot. Tammy T YT with the Prime sub. Thank you so much. Immortal Thor with the Prime sub. Thank you so much. Jason D Hermit with the Prime sub. Thank you so much. Voided with the Prime sub. Thank you so much. And we already got Casual Burrito. Alright. Steadily now. Then back again. Alright, starting the raid. Father, it is not allowed to drink for subs. Well, she's making the mistake. It's not me. She's the one doing it. Alright, bless your heart, guys. Be really nice to this person.